Hello guys, this is Samaran Kale and welcome to all of you on my YouTube channel. So guys, in this video, we are going to see the Python modules. So how we can create our own module in Python and what are the built-in modules in Python guys. Okay, so before starting the video guys, if you are new to my channel and if you do not subscribe to it, please subscribe it and press the bell icon so that you will get the latest update of videos like of these guys. Okay, so let's start the video guys. So Python module. So firstly, we will see what is module. Yes, what is module? So consider if we consider a module to be same as code library. Yes, that means we have coding, a file containing set of functions we want to include in our application. So that is nothing but the module guys. Suppose when we need the module, suppose we are working on a big project and in that project we are conclude or we are at the some conditions or at some problems at which we could not able to solve them very easily. That means we need to give more and more time for coding to solve that problem. So for avoiding this time management, we will make in our next project, we will make a library or a module in Python. And simply for that project, we will import the module and simply the problem will be solved. Okay. So this is the reason that's why we are defining the modules or making modules in Python guys. Okay. So firstly, we will create a module. Okay. So I'm giving here the heading that is create a module. How we can create a module in Python. Okay. So firstly, I will convert it into Markdown and run it. So how we can create a module? So to create a module, just save our code that we want in a file with the file extension as .py extension guys. Okay, suppose now I am doing here some code guys. Okay, so already I have written this code here. I will copy this code. Okay, and I will paste it here. Yes, so this is my code guys. Let's see what is code. Import statistics as st. So I am defining this function add. It will add the two numbers x and y and it will return x plus y. Then subtract, it will subtract the two numbers. Multiplication, it will multiply the two numbers. Division, it will divide two numbers. Power, it will find the power of first with second. Then find mean. What is this mean? Mean is this one. Star x and return, it will return the sum of list of x upon length of list of x. And then find mode. Mode is this st dot mode of x, and then here is the list of months, colors is the tuple, and person is the dictionary pack. So these are the functions and some attributes we have defined. Suppose now I want to find the square root, then I will define another function that is define sqrt. I am giving here sqrt function guys. Okay, so sqrt I have to give some number. I have to give the some number, and then I will return, yes, I will return the square root of a. That means I will use the math library here. Okay, so math dot sqrt of a. Okay, so this is the thing that I have to do here, and here I will import math also. Yes, import math. Okay, so this is the code guys that I have defined here. Now, if I want this code, that means I need this code into the function. That means if I will type square root sqrt of some number, and that will give me the directly output. Okay, I don't need to write this code, guys. Okay, I don't need to write this code. So, guys, these are my functions. Now I will store this code into the .py file. which file guys? .py. So simply I will copy this code. Firstly I will run it, okay, and then it will run, okay. So now I will copy this code, okay. So I have copied. Now guys, go to your files, okay. Here, now what you have to do, this is your environment. Let's see, any environment that you are working. This is a Jupyter notebook guys. If you are working on Jupyter Lab, or if you are working on Edel, or if you are working on PyCharm or anything, so you have to create some file, okay. So you have to click on new. Let's see here, new, okay. Here what you have shown, Python 3 text file folder and terminal, okay. So you have to click on text file, okay. So it will open a text file, okay, behind of you. Let's see. Now here you have to type that code. So I will paste that code here, guys. Let's see. This is my code, guys. This is my code. Now I have to save this file into .py extension. So I will rename it. So I will cut it. Now whatever you want the name to your module. So what name you want to give? Suppose I want to give the module name as my name, okay. So I will give the my name and then .py. I will save this file into the .py, okay. And I will done it. Now guys, if you have done it, so go to the your file. Which file? This file that you have taken, new file, okay. Suppose now I have taken this Python module file, so I will click on it, so it will open, and then you have to import that one. So that is the creating module. So in this way we have create our module, guys, okay. We have created our module. Now we will use our module. Yes, we will use our module. So how to use the module, guys? Let's it will loading, then I will explain it, okay. So how we can use the module? Now we can use the module we just create by using the import statement, okay. By using the import statement. 1 second guys, I have to resize it. Yes, now I will go to here. Yes, 1 second, let's dig it. Yes, so this is the guys. Now I want to use the module. So how I will use this module that we have created, okay. Use the module. We have created the module, just so that module we have to use. So how we can use it? By using the import statement, guys, okay. So I will use the import statement. I will use import. What module we have made? My name, that is Samadhan, okay. So this module, and if I run it, it's run, guys. Let's see, import Samadhan as run, guys. Now I will use some function from this. So what I have to do, guys, when using this function from this module, when using any function from the module, we have to use the syntax that module name, okay, module name dot function. Which syntax we have to write when asking any functions from this module? We have to give the module name, okay. So module, then name, then you have to give the dot, and then you have to give the function name, okay, function name. So this format we have to do. Suppose now from this module, what I want, guys, so I have defined add function, okay. So I will use a double d add, and in this add I want to add this 2 and 7, okay, 2 and 7, and I will run it. So what it will give me? Let's see. The module Samadhan has no attribute add. 1 second, I have to check it whether this has add or not. Yes, this has a double d add. Why it's not giving? Okay, so it will take or add 2 and 7 guys. Okay, just a second. So guys, we have to save that code, and in that file, text file, we don't save the code. So just you have to go to the file. Okay, let's see what I have to do here. Let's see here. I will go where I will go to the file. Okay, so this is my menu. I will go to the file and then I will save it. I will save it. So file saved. Okay, this you have to do. Then come to here. Now here guys, when I will call this Samadhan dot add to 7, and if I run this, so again 1 second, I will save that code properly. Okay, so guys, I have imported this library. Now I will use it guys. Okay, so how I can use it? So by using the import statement. Now suppose I will write it as, suppose I want to use the add function from it. So I will samadhan dot add, and then suppose I want to add these two numbers 88 and 89, and if I run this, so I will get the addition of these two numbers directly. Okay, suppose from this function I want the colors. Okay, so colors list I have defined, so I will use colors and give the open bracket and let's shift enter. So what it will give guys, let's see. So tuple object is not callable. Okay, so if I give this one colors, then what it will give? Yes, let's see. It will give me black, green and blue. These three colors are there. Okay, suppose from this library I want guys again what we have defined here, colors, and let's see, we have defined here person also. Okay, suppose I will use person. Yes, suppose I will use the person and use the bracket, then what it will give? Okay, dict object is not callable. Again I have don't give the bracket, so it will give me the name Rajan, age 30. Okay, and if I will use person dot name, so what it will give again me? 1 second. No, not. It will not give. Dict object has no attribute name. So it has no attribute name. Okay. So this is the thing that we have to remember. So it will give me the dictionary. So this is the using model guys. Now we will see the variables in module. Okay, one by one we will see all these things. So variables in module. So what are the variables are there in module? So the module can contain functions. Okay, module can contain the functions already described. That means we have already described these functions, but also it will contain the variables of all types like arrays and dictionaries and objects, etc. All these things, these are the functions or variables. So suppose I want some person, so that person dictionary that I have stored. Now I will call the person. Okay, now I will call the person. So how I will call it? So I will use Samadhan dot person. So it will give me whole person. That means its name and age. Okay, both the things it will give me. But I want only the name of the person. So I will use in the list. Okay, in the list, and I will use the name, and then I will enter. So it will give me the Rajan. Suppose you want the name, so in this way you have to give. Now suppose I want the age, so I will use person dot, okay, not dot. Here you have to give the list, and in this you have to give the age. So it will give the 30 that you have entered. Okay. Now from these colors colors, you will get all the colors, and month all the months. Okay. So this is the thing, guys. Now these are the variables. Now we have to note here what we have to note, guys. We can name the module file whatever we like, but it must have the file extension .py. That means we can give the Python file name that we have stored in text file. We can give the any name to module. Suppose I have given the name my module as Samadhan. So in this way you can give your name also, and you can create your own library also. Okay. So this is the thing. Now we will see the most important part, that is renaming the module. How we can rename the module. Okay. Rename the module. Okay. Rename the module. That means, guys, this name, Samadhan name is very big. So how to use some short form. So this renaming the module in whole Python, you will be very familiar with it. Okay. That means for each and every module and for each and every library in the Python, you have to use this renaming. Okay. So guys, what the renaming? So we can create an alias, that means a short form, when we import a module by using the as keyword. Okay. Suppose I want to import this my module name, that is Samadhan. So I will import it. So import is Samadhan, the module name, and I will use the as keyword. So what short form or what allies you want to give it? Okay. Suppose I will give my module name as SK. Okay. Module name and the short form, that is allies, as SK. So it will be run, because now this Samadhan module gets stored into the SK. So whenever I will use the Samadhan, so instead of Samadhan, I will use the SK only. Okay. So now I have imported it. Now I will store some variable A. A is equal to, from this SK module, I want, okay, SK module, I want the person name. Okay. I want the person name. So from this person, I want in his age. I want his age. And then I will give the A. Let's run it. So I will get 30. That means it will also work. Suppose I want to subtract two numbers. So sk dot sub. I will write 90 and 67. I want the subtraction of these two numbers. Okay. So I have to give here sk. Let's run it. So I will get the 23. Okay. Now if I want to find the power of any number, suppose I want to find the power of, okay, power of, so this is the power function that we have defined. Now I want the power of 29, and his power is 8. Okay. So I will get, okay, 1 second, power is not defined. So which function that we have defined? Let's see, power function. Okay. ER also that we have to return. Yes. So ER. Let's run it. So it will give me the power of 29. This is the eighth power of 29, guys. And suppose I want to find the mean. So I will use sk dot mean. Okay. Now I want to find the mean of 1 second. This 1, 2, okay, again 1, then 2, then 4, okay, and 5. And if I run this, so it will give me the module Samadhan has no attribute mean. Let's see what it says. Find mean. Okay. It has an attribute that is a find, not a mean. So I have to use here find mean. Okay. So I will use find underscore mean. Okay. Find mean. And let's run it. So it will give me the mean of all these numbers. Mean of all these numbers. So it will give me each and every function. So what is remaining? Find mode. Suppose you want to find the mode of any number, so you will use the sk dot. Okay, from this sk library, you have to use the find mode function. So you will use find mode. Okay, find mode, and then you have to give some numbers. Suppose I want to find mode of 1, 2, 3, then 5, then 90, then 78, then 99, and 34, okay, 67, all these numbers. So it will give me the mode as 1 times. Okay, so if it has 100, it will give me the 100. And suppose I will give here as 201, so it will give me again 100. Okay, so this is the thing, guys. So this is the mode. So these are the variables and renaming. Now, built-in modules. We will see the built-in modules. So built-in modules. What are the built-in modules and how we can deal with these built-in modules, guys? Let's see one by one. So, guys, there are several built-in modules in Python which can have import whenever we want. So suppose there is a module known as a platform module. So I will use that platform module, and like math module is their built-in module. Okay. So here I will use the platform module. Okay. So platform, I will import it. It's imported. Now in this platform module, there is a system. That means which system you want. So I will use this variable as x is equal to this platform dot system. Okay, platform dot system and round bracket, and then x or print x. I will use print x, then run it. So it will give me the Windows. That means which system, on which system we are working. That is Windows. Okay. So this is the built-in module, guys. So there are so many modules and so many functions in this platform module. So guys, there is some question, or there is a question. That question is that how we can find the number of functions in the particular module or in the particular library. So guys, next topic is our that using the dir function. Okay, so using this dir function. Okay, so this dir function will work, or it will be useful to find the number of functions present in the particular module. So suppose there is a built-in module or built-in a function, list all the function names, that is the variables name in a module, the dir function, and that dir function will give us all the function names and variables. Okay, suppose I want to find what present or which functions are present in the platform module. So I will use simply dir of platform. Okay, platform, and I will use the print function here. Okay, print dir of platform, and if I run it, so these many functions are present in the platform module, guys. Okay, suppose we will use platform dot machine. What we will get? Let's see, platform dot machine. Okay, and let's run it. So it will give me AMD 64 is the machine that is working. Suppose I will use the platform dot version. Okay, platform dot version. That's why Python is very interesting. Okay, so platform dot version. If I am using this one, if I run this, so it will give me the 10. That means my version, it is Windows 10, 10.0 17134 is the version of my Windows, guys. Okay, And if I want this win 32 edition, so I will copy this one. Okay, and I will use here platform. Okay, platform dot this one, use the bracket, let's write. So it's a core. Okay, suppose you don't know about your computer, you don't know about your computer, so you can find by using Python also. Okay, by using Python also. So what is present and what are there? Yes, so you can take it. Suppose I want processor here. Okay, what processor? So I will copy this processor from here, guys. Okay, and I will use platform dot processor. Okay, platform dot this one and give the bracket. Let's run it. So it will give me the processor that is Intel 64 family 6 model 92 stepping 9, and it's the genuine Intel. So this is the processor, guys. Okay, so this is the thing that we can take from the platform module. I hope guys all of you understood how we can use the dir function. Suppose I want now sk. Sk is our Samadhan model. So I will print all the functions from this sk. So print dir of sk I am using. So it will give me these many functions. Let's see. There is a function add, colors, division, mean, find mode, then math, okay, then month, multiplication, person, power, square root, and st and subject. So these are the functions and variables in the sk library, that is the Samadhan library, guys. Okay, suppose I want to find the square root from this same library, I will use sk dot, okay, sk dot square root, that is sqrt of, suppose I want to find the square root of 7.889. So it will give me the square root of 7.889. Okay, now suppose I'm using this sk dot subject. Okay, sk dot subject. So it will give me the subject subtraction, not subject, it's the subtraction. Okay, that we have already used. Then st, sk dot st, if I will use, so it will give me the statistics dot py, that is this is the st library, that is the standard sorry, statistics library that we have imported. Okay, multiplication also, month also, suppose you will give here the month, so you will get the months from this, that is the list, January, February, March, and April, guys. Okay, so this is the thing. Suppose you will give the month of 0, then what it will give? It will give the January. Okay, if you give the month of 2, it will give the March. So this is the thing, guys. In this way, we can work on it. So this is the thing. Now, import from module. So from that particular module, we can import a particular function. Okay, so how we can import particular function? So import from module. Okay, import from module. So these are the methods to importing the module, guys. To importing the module, these are the methods. These, by using these methods, we can import the module. So we can choose to import only parts from the module. That means only some parts we need, and we can import that parts only by using the from keyword, guys. So how we can import this? Suppose I want two functions, that is three functions: addition, subtraction, and multiplication. So I will use from, okay, from Samadhan. Okay, this is my module name, from Samadhan. Import. What you want to import? I want to import add, then subtraction, and then multiplication. These three I want to import. So these are imported. Now I can use it. That is add. Okay, directly I will use it. Now no need to give the sk dot or Samadhan dot. Okay, I will use directly add 90 and 45. Let's run it. See, you will get the 135. So this is the benefit that from Samadhan import these ones. So there is no need when we use a from Samadhan and import someone. So there is no need to give the sk dot or Samadhan dot. Okay. So you can take the multiplication of these two numbers. So suppose you want to take the multiplication of 900 and 456, you will get the multiplication of these two numbers. And suppose you want to find the subtraction of these two numbers. Once again, yeah, yes. So these numbers, okay, yes, and then run it. So it will give the subtraction, guys. So these are the ways to importing the module, guys. Okay. So again, if you want to import the whole module, you can use the import Samadhan, and if you want to use the allies, you can use this import Samadhan as anything you want. Also, there is one method that is from Samadhan import. Okay, from, so this is the method, guys. From Samadhan and this import, and you have to give the star here. You have to give the star here. And suppose I will use the add function and then 90 and 8, and if I run this, it will be run now. Okay, so this is the thing that we have to take. And suppose now I will take the colors, then it will give or not, let's see. So it will give me the black, green and blue, because we have import all these things from Samadhan. Import star means what, guys? Import star means what? All the functions and variables are imported. Okay. And if you want some, you can use from Samadhan import that sum. I hope, guys, all of you understood this, how to make the module in Python, how to save the code, and how to import all these things. So thank you for watching the video. We will meet into the next video, guys.